keeping your grades high. Don't let senioritis put me in a bad position. Keep working hard. It only gets harder. Finish strong. But your grades so far are very strong. The average GPA of entering students is a 3.9. That's 3 semester Bs in all of high school. The average in this room also 3.9. In fact, 433 of you have never earned a grade of B or lower, and another 81 of you only earned 1 single B so far. High school, congratulations. Many of you feel like, yeah, that sounds about right. That's great. I'll fit in here, and some of you might be wondering, wow, how did I get here? This is remarkable. I want to call out Matthew from North County, Northside. You got in. You can forget about that 1B in Honors American Lit your junior year. You will try your whole life. Trust me, we all know what that 1 grade like. It's in the past. Move on. Be like a goldfish, I think that's what I'm saying now. Keep moving forward. You will stumble and you will do your best, and that's great. You earned high grades, and those of you who did submit your test scores also earned very high scores. About 500 of you chose to submit results of the standardized SAT or ACT test, and 15 of you scored perfect on either the ACT or the SAT. Congratulations. The average SAT in this room is 1474. That's in the top 3% of all test takers nationally. That's actually lower than the average of our entering class. So, you got stronger competition coming up your way if that's how we. The average is about 1,500, just a hair north of 1,500 of those who submitted the SAT, or 34 on the ACT. I think today these numbers serve mainly to remind our parents how little we've accomplished in our lives. Our students are so much stronger than we are. But those are numbers. What about the people? The word college means to collect, come together. That's all we're doing in college, in the university, is we're bringing people together to share ideas and discuss the great problems of life. And studies show over and over again that the more diverse that population is, the better the thinking is, the better the decision-making is in that group, and the better the education is for the entire population. Your education will be better because you are a part of the student body, and you will help others be stronger. You are a part of this university now. And I think you'll be hard-pressed to find a more diverse student body than the one you'll find at USC. So think about the ways that we might be different from each other, and I'll highlight a few. You heard of all the different places that we're from. The geographic diversity of this class is hard to beat. We come from all over the country and all over the world. Nearly 2/3 of the people here today are from California, but that is actually overrepresented. I expect 25% of the entering class to be from Southern California. About 40%, yeah, give it up for Southern California. The voice of Los Angeles and Southern California is strong here, but it is not the only voice. I expect all 50 states will be represented in the class. 39 states are represented here today. You heard West Virginia, I know Rhode Island and Maine are in the house. North Dakota also signed up today. North Dakota? Give it up. You don't meet a lot of people in North Dakota. You will hear. And I expect 87 different countries to be represented in the entering class this year. About 15% of USC undergraduates come from other countries. Another 40 and change percent come from other states. You will meet people from all over the world with different experiences and worldviews to enrich your education. You will also meet people from all walks of life. You know, they used to call us the University of Spoiled Children. Did you know that? We will spoil you, I hope. And those of us who were here remember being told that that was a bad thing, I guess. But 1 out of 5 entering USC students is a Pell Grant recipient, meaning the U.S. government provides financial aid for low-income families. 244 students in this group connection to the Trojan family or a legacy connection. Congratulations to you, Scions. We prefer words that begin with letters S and C, so we don't say legacy, we say Scions or Scions. You'll see a lot of that. 9 of you are ROTC scholarship winners. Congratulations to our ROTC scholarship winners here today. Almost 300 of you are the first in your family to go to college. 33 Westbridge students, 6 have identified as documented. I expect 1 out of 4 students at USC will be the first in their families. You are forging new pathways for your families and your traditions. And if you ever doubt that you belong, I joke about signing the letters, but I take this very seriously. I put my name on that decision. You are a part of this place. You belong here. I want you to push us with everybody to understand who you are and you deserve it. We also lead the way in ethnic diversity. There's no ethnic majority at USC. Of those admitted, 2/3 are students of color, and 1/3 identify as students from historically underrepresented populations at University of Columbia. We come from all, yes, give it up for ethnic diversity. We will meet students from all over, from all backgrounds, from all walks. A healthy organization, a healthy business is one that is filled with diverse viewpoints and ideas. Your education will be better because you are a part of it for everybody else, and everybody here is a part of that for you. You are an important part of this experience. But I told you I read your applications. It's more than just those numbers. We also asked you lots of questions to help understand who you are, what the humanity of this class is. So I want to talk about some of the more qualitative components of the application that we reviewed today. Do you remember the quick take section in the common application? We asked hopefully very easy to answer, short answers. I'm going to go over some of those. We asked students, for example, to describe themselves using 3 words to describe yourself. And if the words creative, curious, ambitious, empathetic, or compassionate sound familiar, it's because about half of you use one of those. One that is on the rise since the pandemic is resilient. I'm glad to see us thinking about resilient, also empathetic, and compassionate are on the rise since then as we all jointly struggle with this great challenge of ours. This is a very confident group. 21 students here listed the word charismatic. That's very confident. I hope you're right.
Like she did it.
Also, we had one say ambivert, one said introvert, several said extrovert, one said nerdy, or bookish, or zealous. Lots of different words. 743 words out of 1,100 words were used only one time. A very diverse sense of who we think we are. Yagini said hangry. I like hangry. You might have had a bite before you filled out the application, but I like it. Giselle, I like this answer. She said dolphin. Always. Well done, Giselle. Natasha said she is groovy. Olivia said she is wacky. Ryan in Cinematic Arts said thoughtful, personable, and Shaquille O'Neal. I love that, Ryan. Only 3 of you used the word happy. Let's remember to focus on the important things, and we also have a professor who's well known in the study of happiness. You might take his course in the psychology department. There you go. 9 of you said intelligent. So that's higher than average, actually. That's very good. One year, somebody misspelled the word intelligent. So it was ironic or not. Many times people like to use all 3 words in one phrase. So those are sometimes fun. Alexandra said, not a robot. So if Alexandra is your roommate, you'll be pleased to know that she's not a robot. 3 people used, Nicholas, Arvin, and Cameron said, Vini, Vidi, Vici. Game I saw a conquer. Joyce, I don't quite understand this, but I feel like I get it. Joyce said coffee, book, and blanket. I like that combination. Well done, Joyce. Hidayah, in her 3 words, said the real deal. Well done. I believe you. I know it's true. Pauline said can't stay still. Well done, Pauline. And Charlie from Altadena said charming, handsome, and humble. We enjoy reading those. I hope you enjoyed letting us know those 3 words as well. We also asked students for their favorite snack food. I'm not sure I wanted to know this information. Y'all make some, I hope moderation is one of the words to use to describe yourself. There's a lot of junk food on this list. A lot of bad choices. I'm all for that. 90 of you mentioned some form of chocolate. By far the most popular word used on the snack food item. 56 said some kind of popcorn. 55 used the word cheese in some form of snack food. Goldfish, Cheez-Its, Cheetos, the number of kinds of Cheetos that exist is astonishing, and we read about all of them in your applications. Many mentioned items that are made by family members. These are the ones that I love. Zoe said her dad's homemade chocolate banana oat bars are her favorite, giving it up for Dad. As a dad, I appreciate that. Give it up. A lot of family, a lot of traditional items, a lot of ethnic items, home kinds of items. Avery said Dad's popcorn is their favorite. Jones said my grandfather's freshly picked sugar snap peas from his community garden in Mississippi. If you have never had one, I highly recommend that. Maybe Jones can check that out. Natasha said her grandmother's Nicaraguan cacao is her favorite snack. Eddie said her grandmother's potato flautas. She makes good visits. Always bringing it in. 44 of you mentioned the word Trader Joe's. There's some Trader Joe's in your application. You'll be very happy to know we have a Trader Joe's right on campus in the university building. Always the biggest cheer when we talk about the reasons to come to USC is the Trader Joe's. So, great academic opportunities and great snack foods is a part of their experience. I was a film major, so I always pay attention to students' It's going to be hard. We're going to push you really hard. It's good. You're going to love it. So we asked our favorite movie. The most popular movie of students in this room is Interstellar. 30 of you mentioned Interstellar as the favorite movie. 24 of you. It's amazing how the best movie of all time is often made within the last couple of years. The favorite movie of 24 of you is Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. If you'd like, I recommend that you review President Folt's State of the University address. She recently described the university as we want it to be, everything, everywhere, all at once. In fact, we may even change the name of the university to the Metaversity. I don't quite understand why that's in there. A lot of USC projects in here. 24 of you mentioned a Star Wars movie. 14 mentioned Legally Blonde, that was filmed right here on our campus. 12 Spider-Man, Parasites, Forrest Gump, another USC program. I saw a lot of older movies come back. I think we were watching a lot of movies during the pandemic. Ferris Bueller's Day Off was in there. The Godfather has sort of faded, but Shawshank Redemption and Forrest Gump have risen in the Shawshank. Nobody got the correct answer, however, which is Apocalypse Now. I mean, come on. That's the right answer. We enjoy reading those short answers. Oh, I should mention, you met Becky Chasen, my colleague, earlier. 2 of you mentioned The Martian as your favorite movie. Becky's husband was involved in making that movie, so give it up for Becky. I did not get a chance, however, to review I didn't get a chance to review your activity summaries, the resumes of activities. So by a show of hands, if you could please just let us know, you can even applaud if you like, how many of you participated in student government? There's a lot of student leaders here today. Leadership and developing that's an important part of your experience. about community service? Did you perform any community? That's a big one. A lot of people involved in serving the community. Any varsity athletes? Varsity athletes here today. How about music? Music or